Consuelo was interviewed by a clinical social worker who already had a strong knowledge of Consuelo's background. Consuelo's mother, sister, and uncle tested positive for inherited genetic mutation of a mutation on a chromosome 14, also called Huntington's gene. The gene causes people to have Alzheimer's in an early age of their lives. In families with this mutation, the carrier of the gene, whether father or mother, has a 50% chance of passing it off to the offspring. Consuelo was born in Mexico. Her biological mother developed dementia in her mid-30s and passed away by the age of 50. Her teacher adopted her at the age of 8. When she grew up, she decided to become a teacher for children with special needs. Consuelo got married with a man named Juan. As many other couples, they wanted to have children, but Consuelo found that her sister, Marta, tested positive for the chromosome 14. This made Consuelo decide to test herself. Unfortunately, Consuelo also tested positive. She determined that Alzheimer's symptoms would start around the age of 40. While she was raising her children, they would be a 50% chance of passing the gene to their children. Because of these obstacles, Juan decided not to have children, but Consuelo wanted to know what it was like to become a mother. It is estimated about 5.4 Americans of all ages have 5.4 Americans of all ages have Alzheimer's. Females have a higher probability than men in developing Alzheimer's. This is due to their long lifespan, and some people argue that diminished estrogen levels post-menopause may play a role in developing the disease as well.
Alright, so I'm going to play as Consuelo.
I'm going to be the clinical social worker.
Can you hear us?
Okay, so Consuelo, do you have any assumptions about people with Alzheimer's?
The assumption of how the disease can create life-altering situations for the patients and their family. As in my case, it affected me at age 8 because of my mother getting it so young and how again being diagnosed with the same type of disease.
Have any of those assumptions changed and how?
My assumption that I would not want to have children if I have the gene as my family has changed. I believe that there will be a cure for my children since there have been so many advancements in this area in the last few years.
What did you learn about the symptoms of Alzheimer's?
That people that carry the disease after the age of 60 can carry certain protein markers APOE4.
Were there any experience of these symptoms that you can identify with?
Yes, Alzheimer's disease runs in my family. My mother, my uncle, and my sister Martha. They all carry the chromosome 14.
What kind of feelings Consuelo with Alzheimer's described and what were the circumstances?
At one point before I received the bad news that I had the Huntington's gene, I had hope, but for after the news, I was devastated. I got worried for my husband's future. Juan's income is very low, and he has health insurance through me. Although I always wanted to be a mother, but Juan decided not to have children because he got scared that they might inherit the genetic mutation.
When have you experienced similar feelings?
When I was a little girl, my mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. She started with dementia in her mid-30s and passed away by the age of 50.
Did you personally identify with Consuelo because of shared history, interest, personality, traits, or other reasons?
Yes, Consuelo is a very caring person. She seems very positive and loving, and she always seems to be looking at the good side in bad situations.
If you develop Alzheimer's or currently living with it, how do you want to be treated by others?
I hope not to develop the disease, but that is my path. I wish to be treated with love, patience, and kindness.
Do you have any questions about experience of Alzheimer's?
How much do you remember after 1 year being diagnosed? How is your how is your family handling the disease? And do you remember the loved ones?
In conclusion, there is no current cure. However, there are multiple treatments and support groups to help people with Alzheimer's. If symptoms are detected early on, medication can help the slow the process of the disease. These support groups and advancements can help with making life decisions for myself and my family members of what choices to make. At least have more of a plan for the certain situations. Scientists are learning more about the diseases and studying the genes and hopefully a cure for this type of Alzheimer's that hits so early in life and has so much chances to be passed on.